Lovelies, welcome to another pick a card reading. So just from the title, you're going to be seeing you versus them. So this is the person that you have in mind. I honestly am going towards a romantic kind of concept, or like a partnership, or just this involves like romantic feelings. All right, this is what I'm getting. So if this reading is not for you, there are plenty more readings that I have, or you can check out other amazing tarot readers. So we have 3 piles. Obviously, we have pile number 1, 2, and then 3. So let's see. For pile number 1, we have this beautiful affirmation: I am the author of my story. For pile number 2, we have here, I am creating the life of my dreams. A lot of creating, a lot of pen and paper. I am becoming the best version of myself. All right. So let's go ahead and choose which one, and then I will see you in that reading. All right. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. All right. So for pile number 1, we have this affirmation: I am the author of my story. So I'm going to go ahead and lay that here. I'm just going to leave that there. And then we're going to see the energy of your person versus you, all right? What it is, what the just energies, all right? So this is your person, this is you, all right? 15 and 45. So your person here, their energy right now is glamour. Into this mirror I see now, the realms of possibility. So there's that. We'll get into it. And then we see you, or reverse how it is, whatever it may be, okay? We have 45, dream sweet, sleep deep, sleep that steep and still. I feel like this is Dr. Seuss. Oh my gosh. And last till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. Okay. And then these are going to be basically your advice cards for what you need to do in this pretty much connection. All right. Before we get started, let me go ahead and tap into you and your person's energy. All right, pile number 1, spirit. What is it compatible? Let's see the energies between the connection. Pile number 1 and their person. Okay, pile number 1 and their person. Okay. All right, so here we go. I don't know who is who. I mean, this was your person, this was them, but you can always flip them out. Whatever resonates the more towards your story. You know what it is more than I do, obviously. So, yeah, let's see. You know, I just like keep fidgeting with this stuff. I get very anxious. I feel like either you or this person is anxious, okay, about something is what I'm getting. Something. It's like I need it in my like fingertips is what I'm getting. Okay. I remember energies are subject to change. All right. 424. I just saw that on my timer. Right now, there's some type of healing from both sides. All right. There's some type of like letting go of burdens, and then also not taking anything that's not yours anymore and just leaving the rest behind. And also, there could be to the point where it's just, yes, I'm taking on a lot of like things, a lot of like baggage with me, but I can carry it. It's like I have all this my plate is full, and I think I could take on more. So it's kind of like you're taking on more than you can handle, you or them. But I also do see here there's the type of healing, right? Because it could have been where there is a sense of kind of like calamity that happened between you guys. I also do see here where there's that, the coming togetherness, where there is a sense of going within, but also the tower, right? So it could have been some type of foundational shift that has happened or is happening between you and your person. You don't necessarily, I don't feel like, for many of you, you're not with this person at all, and I feel like I get the feeling that it's by choice in this case. Yeah, it's kind of like, I guess I'll figure it out. But here as individuals, I do see that one you or them, it's kind of like taking more of the path of like what is better, like what is best for me, like the path of religion, faith, belief is what I'm taking, not necessarily kind of like it's, yes, of course, spiritually, but it's kind of like what you believe is best safe practice is what I'm getting. And then the other one is kind of like, okay, I'm taking action towards this way, right? Because it's kind of like taking that initial achievement, because the wand here represents spirituality, taking action, whereas you have a major arcana from one side. So one person has, spiritually graduated on a much higher level than the other person is what I'm getting here. Okay, take however that resonates. All right. So I want to see what the outcome here is between this person and you. Okay, what is the outcome between my pile number one and their person? All right, so we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, followed by Justice. Justice at the bottom of the deck. So pile number one, what I'm seeing here, that there is a sense of that there is no emotional capacity that's left there, right? There's no exchange. And it could be because one or the other is not on the same level. Like, I feel like it's strongly because of you, because obviously you're watching a reading, a tarot reading, and I feel like that person wasn't compatible enough for you. And it's kind of like you went back. It's like, okay, future self, I'm in this state of mind. I invested in my growth, my spiritual growth, but now I'm stuck with this person. Like, it's kind of like, not necessarily stuck, but it's kind of like, this doesn't fulfill me anymore in a way, because you've fulfilled that, essentially that, how can I say this? You've essentially filled your own cup where it just like overflowed to the sense where you didn't need to like flow one another's. There could have been, that's why it could have been like a calamity is what I'm getting. All right. So now let's see advice for one person, you or them. So we have Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. I feel like you're passing it on. I feel like you're paying it forward. I feel like there have been many that have been in your essential like state, and you're passing that on. Okay, you could be even, or they could even have like a YouTube channel, a TikTok, whatever it may be, but it's a type of kind, like a spiritualist, but not really. It's just like they just talk about like spiritualism or just life in general. And then what is the advice here, or to start something like that? And then of course, advice here for this side is morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. So this is giving me, again, like the star vibes. Star is kind of the Aquarius vibes is what I'm getting. And it's also giving me the sense where you're, this side is essentially having a rebirth, right? It's like, I am the author of my story, so I'm going to go ahead and start filling in the chapters of my book, okay? And you could have had a season with this person, but doesn't mean that you don't really have a space like anymore for this. You always will, right? Because I feel like this has been a very deep impact for the both of you. And so yeah, that's what I have. That's pretty much what's going on and for this connection. Energies are always subject to change, by the way. If you made it this far, don't forget to check out my TikTok. All right, and I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Bye. All right, for my pile number 2, if you chose this lovely affirmation, I am creating the life of my dreams. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. So let's go ahead and get the energies from both sides. So you could be on one side, they could be on the other, but take however it resonates, okay? So we have one side is safe home, 39. I cast a circle roundabout. Safety now is beyond a doubt. And then we have 25, good cheer. With kind heart and humor free, make good cheer rule, so mote it be. And then these are going to be pretty much, these cards are going to be your advice at the end of the reading for this connection, all right? So let's go ahead and get spirit out here. What is going on with this connection? You versus them. You versus your person. You versus them. All right, here we go. Okay. This is actually really beautiful. A lot of growth is what I'm getting. Growth individually and growth together. I feel like there's a lot of togetherness here. I feel I get the feeling that many of you are still in this relationship, okay? You're just kind of like a little curious, okay, so where are we at? You know? Where are we at? So let's see. Pile number 2, give me a moment to tap into your energy. Okay. Okay. I'm getting like a bitter taste in my mouth, kind of like something somebody said about this relationship that was not necessarily true, is what I'm getting. Or this partnership, this togetherness. All right. So I do see here the involvement, whereas you see the 10 of Cups, of course, which is completion, abundance from this side, right? And then you see the 9 of Pentacles on this side. So essentially you have the emotional, like listening to gut. You've gotten yourself there by listening to your intuition, like your gut instinct. And then, of course, this individual over here on this side, it's like you have seen the seeds you've sown, essentially, right? Because Pentacles here gives us like using common sense. So somebody may be more logical and somebody else may have kind of like put more feeling into the relationship, and I feel like that brings compatibility together, like that chemistry as well, as what I'm getting. And this is like a Virgo, and then a Leo is also what I'm getting. Actually, these are very compatible for one another, you know. Tell me I'm wrong. If not, then, you know, okay, I was right. But I have seen this compatibility together because it's just like I go within to see what's going on, whereas I find my own light, and then this person has like their strength. Like I have the strength and the capability to manage and be and wield my own kind of like a passion was what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm very grounded. It's funny because I feel like this should be on the Pentacles, and then this fire should be over here on the Ten of Cups. But, you know, take however that resonates. And then of course we do see here a lot of like fast action, a lot of movement, a lot of everything happened really quickly with one individual, whereas somebody is coming in and out emotionally connecting, right? We have the cups here, which of course indicates of again listening to the gut instinct, whereas the wands, of course, it's, you know, taking spiritual action. So I do feel here one side is more spiritual than the other. Obviously it's going to pop up in a tarot reading, so that's a given. And then of course I want to see the outcome of this connection, so let's go ahead and shuffle our cards. It's kind of like, you know, just it's so beautiful. It's like simple. I feel like I'm a simple man, I'm a simple woman, I'm a simple woman, I'm a simple woman, I'm a simple man, I'm a simple man. Like you and your person are just like, keep it simple, keep it short, keep it sweet. Like you've been through a lot already, so this is why you're just like, just little kind gestures. So let's see what the outcome is. So we have the Page of Pentacles followed by the Page of Swords. Behind the deck is the Three of Cups. This is a celebration of emotions, but you know, it could be third party, but not necessarily. It could be another person, but it could be kind of interference. This is what I was getting in the beginning, kind of like, okay, somebody said something, but then like they were totally wrong. It's just the jealousy is what I'm getting. Pay no attention to that whatsoever, and I strongly believe you didn't. So I feel like it's just like something new, something like fresh. I feel like this, for some of you, I get the feeling that this is a very, very new connection, or you could have started all over, or you're just taking a lot of little baby steps is what I'm getting. Okay. This could be same-sex relationship, partnership, connection. I do see here. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's something tangible, okay? Something tangible is going to come about along with, you know, this is like kind of like surfing the internet, the interweb is what I'm getting. It's kind of like there's going to be a message coming across, like something small. Somebody may be thinking about sending a message to somebody via like text, email, like DM, whatever it may be. And it's going to be very big. It's going to be very fast acting. That's going to put kind of like a forefront into getting the gears rolling in this connection. Now let's see what the advice is here. We have Lineage of the Rose, moved by the Goddess, here for this, soul call and gather. So your advice here for this side is where you are going within, right? It's kind of like trust your own gut, get your own fulfillment, go towards your own fulfillment and your abundance. You know what it is. It's time to go for it. It's time to let that come in. You've been attracting this energy for ever so long. Now it's time to accept it, right? Instead of like questioning it. You are your own light. You always have been. And then of course you have this side for the advice, the second bloom, a second chance, it's never too late, new possibilities. So this is what I'm getting to the point where it's just that emotional kind of like longevity. You are your own life raft in a way, good cheer, right? It's kind of like being just worry-free, taking that leap of faith, right? It's take that leap of faith. It's fine. You have that independence that you've always needed. And it's just like, you know that you're not going to be lost in a relationship when you are investing, and you have that capability of investing in self as well as the possibilities of investing in another, right? For that wish fulfillment that you've wanted, that comes from both parties, from either side. So I do love this for you, pile number 2. I hope you have made it this far, all right? And if you have made it this far, obviously, don't forget to check out my TikTok down below, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. All right, pile number 3, if you chose this beautiful, beautiful affirmation, I am becoming the best version of myself. I'm going to go ahead and drop that here. Let's go ahead and see what the energy is of you versus your person. Now, energies can be exchanged, so take how it resonates, okay? I don't know who is who. It's just two energies, and I'm getting just intuitive hits back to back. So we have 33 and 8. We have creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. Obviously, somebody very spiritual, or actually these are two spiritual individuals is what I'm getting. That is just what Spirit dropped. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. All right, so we have that. And these are going to be your advice cards for either party. And we're going to get that at the end of your reading. So let's get it now. So I do see here that there is a type of kind of like creation that's going on. Like this person is the artist of their own intention is what I'm getting as well. And then of course it's kind of like, well, it's meant to be, whatever's meant to be is meant to be. So on one aspect, from a spiritual aspect, it could be I'm paving the way. I am the one like that, sets in the law of attraction, right? Whatever I create, it pretty much comes into fruition. Whereas the other individual is kind of like, okay, well, that was meant to be. Like this person goes into the notions of like, okay, it is what it is. Like I'm just gonna, I'm just along here for the ride. I'm not gonna try to, what is that called? Restrict myself or stop myself, resist. Why didn't know that word? And whereas the other, it's kind of like, no, I am the author of my own. Like if you were called to go to pile number 2, I strongly suggest heading over there and seeing a little bit of that, because they're creating the life of their dreams. Anyway, so now let's go ahead and see what's going on in this connection. And obviously it is romantic, okay? So if it's not romantic, like how it was in the title, then I highly suggest checking out other readings that I have in my channel, or you can check out other awesome tarot readers, okay? So let's see. A lot of turning of events is what I'm getting. Okay, I see this. A lot of building, a lot of kind of like micromanaging self, wielding. Yeah. What I see here, what's going on either end, one is going through a rebirth, right? I do get the feeling where this side is essentially heading towards a way where the wheels are turning essentially for the next cycle. And this could be the cycle individually coming in, or it could be the next cycle of transformations. It's giving me scorpionic energy. It's next cycle of the connection within itself. This could even be like a situationship is what I'm getting, okay? So take however that resonates. Whereas on this side, it could be just seeing the logical aspect, right? Speaking whatever is supposed to be coming. Okay, I accept this is coming, or I accept that this is not it, or whatever it may be. And then it's also working on a higher standard. All right. I get the feeling here, pile number 3, where there's a logic versus aspect is what I'm getting. But I feel like this compatibility is really great to merge with, because it's not only a transformation that's coming in, but I also do see here setting higher standards. So it's also setting a different transformation, but in a different kind of like tarot card is what I'm getting. And then, of course, I see here the moon with the 5 of swords. Obviously, the 5 does mean where there is instability and expansion, right? There's something that has to be made. And it's kind of like a different mindset. And it could be where your person is coming into an equilibrium with you, or you could be coming into an equilibrium with your person where it's just like, hey, we are actually the authors of our own story. We don't just like, go with emotions. We actually, whatever we think about, it's actually going to come into fruition. It's going to manifest, right? Energy is all around us. We are made up of energy. We are made up of atoms, like attracts like, right? So if we are thinking of a concept, and of course you don't like see that, you know, intention coming in for like a period of time, but it comes to you essentially because it's just like it however that energy expands, and however much energy is needed for that other energy to come into compatibility and intertwine with whatever you were standing in. Of course, I see it's over here where the moon is at. It's essentially where you or this person, your person, whomever it may be, are coming into the thought. We're seeing that what you did not see before. And it could be this transformation because it's just like you are becoming a better version of yourself, or they are becoming a better version of themselves, whether it be individually or within this connection itself. All right. Now let's see what advice we have for this side. Codes of the seeds. You see, this is birthing, another one. This is like a rebirth, right? Incubating. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. It's okay to take that leap of faith is what I'm getting. And then of course for this side, the advice is Sophia. Ooh, somebody's name could be Sophia. You could be dealing with a Sophia. All right. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. Wow. Double confirmation, destiny. Their name could be Destiny, or it's just like always saying destiny. But thank you, Spirit, for confirming that this is advice. It's destiny. It's bound to happen. If you were thinking of just kind of like not going through with this, well, you know, here it is, right? Energies are always subject to change, though. So whomever this may be. And I want to see the outcome of this connection, all right, before I just close it out. What's the outcome of this connection, Spirit? There we go. Look at that. This is fulfillment. We have the 10 of Pentacles, my love. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is such a great achievement because it's just like you work hard. Now you can play harder is what I'm getting, okay? Some of you could be into sports. The bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. Speaking your truth is what I'm getting. Being that leader, being the leader with for one another and self, all right? So yeah, this is a completion. This isn't a type of abundance of using your common sense. It's like, yes, I can do this. And yes, this is meant for me. All right. So this is very beautiful. I love this. I'm beyond words right now. But if you made it this far, pile number 3, don't forget to check out my TikTok. All right. This is a short reading. I know I've just been reading really quickly for pile number 3 because it's always like, okay, I'm on the go. Like, okay, I got it. All right. And I'll see you in the next reading. Okay. Bye.